burst
shit
open
cold
in
as fuck in there,
2002.
nigga.
There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season.
I'm gonna get my own
Underway
office
on EA
freezing in
Sports.
front. So they said they're
No
not
run
doing
back
that.
here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
And the crazy thing is, yo, cameras in every room, nigga. In every law office. Can't do nothing sneaky. And you know how some people come get their checks from like their accidents and shit like that? Yeah. Yo, checks 24K, 30K. Yo, hella checks, nigga. Hella checks in that motherfucker, nigga.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
Yeah, that's
Oh, he's going to take a
use
shot right away.
man.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. It would appear these guys aren't fooling around. A big play on the second play from scrimmage.
Well, last night at our meeting, you said you thought that they would test the secondary early, but I don't know if you meant it on the second play of the game. I thought you meant as we get into it a little bit. They decided to just come right out swinging.
That's out quickly to Shenault. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field?
I'm hitting
no
those
time
plays,
at all
though.
to get down here, and now they're set up
I
with
know
a first
Dwayne
and
watched
goal.
that story. Nigga said, who that, TJ? I didn't press that.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
No, I didn't watch the story. I didn't know her. I was trying to see. No, that's not private.
Throwing now is Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Cam Akers, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
That shit just passes now.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Niggas was calling that shit Omarion.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
Not really. Some people do. They got the vaccine. They said that most of them said they're vaccinated. I don't give a fuck. Wear my mask. Wear my motherfucking mask.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It's the end of the fourth. The fourth is just starting. 24-10.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Have fun.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
That nigga Dustin Altel send that at G. I really do. She's gonna like, you trying me right now. Who is that? She's like, who is that?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. At the 41-yard line. Now Allen going to give this one to Cam Akers. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
That's what I was just looking at.
Is it good shape again?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Look at Mike Scary.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
What is this? Who's this? TJ?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
That's why I ain't press that shit.
Fuck. That is some different shit. Yeah, Pete.
She gonna work it though. She gonna press that profile.
She gonna do that. What's this?
I'm like, this is your friend? I know Dwayne.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen. Rolling to his right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
I'm going to win with it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second and 5. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Look at you. Who's this? Zeke?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A big play there for Detroit.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Next player. Books. This is Celtics Blazers. Clippers Kings. Didn't they win yesterday though?
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, Oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second
Nigga
and
missed the
goal.
field goal, TJ.
McCaffrey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
49, guys.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Bind, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Allen. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
It's funny. Send that pick quick.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Allen.
That's why we had the Halloween party.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Nigga brought her flowers Thanksgiving today. They drove to her crib.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 40 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
How you see it? Oh, yeah, I see it now. Wow.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Not really shooting.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Lions 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Oh, man. No, I thought it was. I think it looked like that COVID shit.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He used to do that in shit. I guess he's got a Mox. I guess he don't get them shits no more.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
I think you already got the Cougars in there.
From the shotgun to
I think he
McCaffrey.
works like at a hotel though.
Now he's got some room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Look at these 7 Cougars right now, 320.
Back to throw now on first down. Got an open man, it's QT. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
You watched the first part?
Get a head of steam going.
First 5? I didn't watch the first 5. I watched like the first 3.
He'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That sniper fucked her up, nigga.
Now back to throw. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
What's the bitch name with the jit? Stockholm? That bitch stupid. Denver BM. What's that girl name, TJ? The girl that you sent in the chat.
And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now.
Oh, she speaks Spanish?
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
When you hitting that shit, she starts saying, "Ooh, Max, man, Max, you gotta pull up on that, Max. Let's go get her, Max. Let's go get her."
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Where you at? He in Pines? He was in Pines.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
I'll text you.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Everything that I've been through is all bad.
Off the play fake.
It's all bad, man.
Going deep for Diggs. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
They're going to make playoffs. They're going to make playoffs. John Wall going to take this. Yeah, that's who they're looking to get.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
They said Kevin Knox in that trade too. Why we drafted him?
Throwing now is Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
In 22 minutes. Bitch, what you mean?
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
How's he the 4th scoring option?
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. He's certainly
I'm not saying he's like the 2nd best player on the team, but scoring option, he should be top 2, top 3.
That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part.
If it's like not old Kemba, but like Kemba first year on the Celtics, how he's supposed to be, he's like the second.
Thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1
Hey, Mike, you said
interception.
where I was at?
So we've hit halftime,
Yeah, I was actually
all
from
even
home.
at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I ain't never bring the PlayStation over there.
You never brought your P5 over there?
I don't know. She don't got a TV for it. So I'm about to buy a TV.
Buy a monitor, nigga.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
I don't. You can't buy no Call of Duty.
Trash.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's 70.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Are you trying to play?
Well, I think
Okay.
they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No
Said
need
no?
to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. And this one taken in by Cephas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
First receiver in Super Bowl score a rushing touchdown in 3 straight games.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Debo.
He'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
3-4 straight.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
17 years.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey.
Chargers, Bengals, man. Come on, y'all finna win, huh?
2nd down. They're going to look to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And avoids the contact by sliding. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
41.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And his kick is indeed good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Well, I see. I see watch all the always gotta have it on me.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following a field goal a moment ago.
Wavy in the back,
They trail in the game now. I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Yeah, he came in with a hoodie.
26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Chill now.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush. And a big rush here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That should have like 3 points, nigga. No reads, no nothing, nigga. No texture.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Yeah. That's crazy.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They'll run here with Akers. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
That's crazy. I know he don't need to listen to that shit.
And the Bills have retaken the lead.
But the niggas, sometimes them clients be inviting them niggas to like parties and shit.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
I don't know, like that. He's trying to get the free haircuts. That's what it is.
To kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Are you putting that Beijing on you, Robert?
The fuck?
What I just walk in too?
Don't touch my head.
Who that? Somebody crazy. I played with some
Detroit
young
offense ready to begin their drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they
Oh,
can
that's
get
Cuddy.
here.
What the
They got points
fuck?
out of the last five drives.
That nigga slid it.
Offensive coach that didn't
Cuddy.
want to end with a kick.
Yeah, Cuddy don't know
Most of them wanted it
you don't know who this is.
right? In this case,
Who?
a field goal, they'll
I don't
take
know
it
who this is.
way better than the
Man.
alternative,
Who
which is a
gonna tell
punt.
me?
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that.
I know who everybody is. You
I
don't know
haven't
who
met a
this
fan
is,
base
man.
yet that wants to drive to end with a
Give me a
kick,
sec.
other than the extra point. That's it.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
Mike!
55 rushing yards,
Damn, I
rushing
can't
on
get your
12
voice.
carries
Nah, I
for
don't
him
know.
now.
A good, nice, crisp run for a first
Yeah.
down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a
You
little
don't
bit,
know who
maybe
this is.
anticipating a pass
It's
instead
Max,
of the
man.
run that they got.
This ain't Max. Yo, Mike,
So from
you got a
the
different
36
microphone.
now, first and 10.
Nah, same mic, nigga.
He'll look to throw.
That boy screenshot. Y'all playing right now?
Flush to his
Nah.
right. And he's
Nah.
left with no option here but to throw it away.
You
So
better
much for
play,
the best laid
Warzone.
plans and best design plays.
I'm
That was
trying
good
to watch
coverage
that
along
bit.
the
That
sideline.
big
Trying to play it? I heard you good, nigga.
That nigga camping crazy.
Nah, I ain't trying to play Warzone, nigga. I be seeing your shit on IG.
Third quarter of a tight football
Not right now, though.
game as we come up on a
I've been playing all
second and 10.
morning. I'm fucking tired. What y'all be playing? Rebirth or Big Man? Regular. That shit be waxing me. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas is going crazy. You know what
And
you
he'll
just
take
doing?
this one for about 4 up to the 40.
My shit level 16. That shit over with.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on third down.
I was
2 for
using the
5
Milano
to this
earlier
point.
today.
This will be
Listen.
3rd and 6.
But I don't know if you rocking with that shit.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of
cross
the
me,
line to
stupid.
gain.
Who's that?
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you
what you
play
said,
everything
Dwayne said?
conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation,
see him not
I don't think
doing
you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
That nigga threw 4 picks, either.
Back to throw here. Oh, he tries to
Everybody
force it in,
going
and it's intercepted. Picked
USC
up
now.
by Jordan Poyer. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10.
What's the call?
And he is not
Who's the
quite going to
quarterback?
make
I
it
thought
all
he
the
was
way
center.
in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
That nigga probably know that shit.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Lions 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Damn, that shit's still messed up.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just guys, the course bullshit. Still gotta wait.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a throw here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Forced out to his
You know
left.
that's still gonna be done.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
You're gonna be able to get it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
I think he's going lost on that.
I mean, it was a negative for him.
The Lions on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
I seen it.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Robert, you went to that mob bookie? You ain't bet.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side, complete to QT. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On the box.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Bro, this ball should annoying me.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
I got my money in the car just in case. That boy had the laundry?
Bro, that ball should keep beeping. That shit annoying. Washing the sheets.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 66 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. And I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Oh, what? How the fuck he hit me, nigga? Nigga hit me.
On first down, Akers.
He ran inside?
Inside?
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before
I'm behind
being
you,
brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's up top.
That's it. That's
I got Diddy. Watch out, watch out.
Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
He's in there, he's in there. Trash ass nigga. From where?
They're pulling up. Open the door.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's second
Oh, look,
and
his
1.
teammate's right up top.
Wait, Jamal, under us.
I left your side. Oh, shit. Fuck.
They'll give this to Akers.
Ah,
And
bitch.
he'll be
Couldn't
brought
fall
down
in.
right at the 30 here.
Second and 1, and people want to run the
Damn,
football.
bruh.
This is where
You don't know
every
the
back in the
building.
league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Fucking bitch ass nigga. Oh, yeah. Nigga, I should have stayed in the bottom. I knew it.
So it's a victory here for the
Oh,
Buffalo
all
Bills.
three of
And
them.
they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the
Plus,
scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw
to the
one
right,
in the
in
fourth
the middle, right,
it tells
right there.
everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Shit, don't land on you.
So for Buffalo, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down.
What the
And they will
fuck?
get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
What's up, where you mark? Yeah, that's where I died at.
Can't see him.
I died right there.
Can I make it to this?